Oh, what the fuck? I'm recording. All right. Welcome to the letters of the English alphabet tier list. Um, Shout out to my German brother from another mother for this one. Um, because this would totally not have happened if he didn't push me for it every single fucking day that I'm alive. But um, why don't we just start right here, where we are right now, and put A in S tier because A is S tier. A is the vowel. It's not just a vowel, it's the vowel. When I think of a vowel, I think of A. I don't think of E. I don't think of I. I don't think of O. I don't think of U. I think of A. And that's why it goes into the S tier. Alright. Next we got B. Um you know B it's no, it's there. No. You can you can you can use it, but for now, funnily enough, B goes in B tier. I really hope they buff this character. Because right now it's just so mediocre. It's insane. Um, Next we have C. C can go see what F smells like, because C is the worst fucking one, because it either makes an S sound or it makes a K sound. When does it ever make a C sound? I guess what is a C sound? But just do better, man. Fix yourself up. Get a different sound, maybe, and you know. Next, we have D. Again, like you know, I just don't know how to. Like, I don't know how to rank this one. You know, it's a little bit tricky because it's so uh, they're such bland letters. It's difficult to like, unless you're A, which instantly goes to the fucking toppity top. Um, or you're C, which is the worst conceived letter of all fucking time. There's no point, right? Um, Next up we have E, which I'm gonna put in A because it's still a vowel, but it's not the vowel. I can see most people, or like a lot of people, thinking that E is the vowel, but I just don't see it. A is just such an important letter of the alphabet that I feel like it just has to go on top. I feel like nothing can get close to A's power over the other letters as it looms over them like a tyrant. Alright, back from that. F. What? F, I feel, is cool because it has its own noise, right? It has its own F sound, but other letters are used to recreate it. So, like, if you put PH together, the what? If you put if you put these two letters together, then they make an F sound, right? Like philosopher. So, I think it's pretty cool that F is stepping its way out there and it's like, hey everyone, look at me, I'm so cool. You want to copy me, but worse because it's two letters instead of one. That is going to sound really hypocritical once we get down. I'm going to put it high B tier. High B tier. G is, G is, like, it has two sounds, which are really fucking confusing because it's either a J sound or it's a G sound, like the word algae or algae. And I guess nobody knows, but somebody's gotta know, right? Like, G, it's cool that you tried to have two sounds, but maybe stick to one a little bit, Maybe we should get more letters so that we can get the other sound of G out, So maybe G can be a G sound. But until you fix yourself up, man, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put you in C. We got H. H, like hater, and Harold. Fucking hater Harold. Let's put that. Again, H is a weird one. It's got one sound. It's kind of mediocre, but it's also super unique. Like, how do you make an H with other letters? You don't. You just use H. So I feel like a non-vowel going up in A tier is kind of weird, but I like H's style. Just be so bland yet so cool at the same time. Nobody knows what you are really. I suck. I'm terrible. I don't. I hate I. I'm gonna put I in F tier. Okay, now the self-deprecating jokes out of the way. I is gonna go right there. I really hope we spell something really funny. That'll be hilarious. Next up, J. J, like juvenile, Jeep. So I think that's. I think I'm gonna have to do it that way. Like, imagine if it was spelled L J A L G A E. That would you'd know it's LJ or LG. That whole fucking word just got me fucked up, bro. Like, that is such a weird word. Just next up we have K, which is the beginning of my name. It's pretty cool, but as a professional reviewer around these parts, I cannot be biased. So I'm gonna go with K is pretty cool, but I feel like it's the same thing as E, It's the same thing as E because, like, when I think consonant, I think T. I think the letter T, and I think that that's how that goes. So I'm probably gonna put it in C. Right. L. Um. The L, like, loser, lack of friends. I'm gonna put this into the again, it's so much like H in a way because it's it's so unique, but at the same time so bland. You never look at L and think, wow, it's different than a lot of those over there. Um, but yeah, this tier list is really making me appreciate the little things in life, and that's great. Um, L can get an L. I'll put it in C. M is again. I don't know what to say about half of these. It's because I say all of these sounds every single day. But now that I have to actually put them up in like where these letters go, like it's like I've never thought about the letter M this way. I never thought about the letter L this way or H. I always knew the A was on top, but I never knew where the other pieces went, so maybe it was at the very bottom. I don't know how this goes, man. But M, it makes such great words as a man and woman and male and female. So I think it's honestly gonna go in B tier. I I was kind of stretching it by putting H in A tier, because that's where the vowels go. That's where society puts the vowels in S and A. But sometimes you gotta break the mold. Sometimes you gotta do things that aren't conventional, like putting H next to E and I. N, honestly, the same deal. Can go next to O. Again, I haven't thought about O this way ever. Because, like, with superpowers, you're always comparing, like, okay, which superpower is the strongest? Or with elements, you're pretty much like always comparing like actual things. Well, not really. This is in a fucking TV show. That you don't shoot rocks out of your hands, but it's like you're shown the difference between them. You you're shown what happens when you use an earth element, or you're shown what happens when you use a water element. Nobody ever fucking talks about letters this fucking way. It is it is such an eye-opening experience for me. So I think I'm going to put O in ale. Wait, no, that's the. There we go. Ale. Hello, kitty. We got P. The P makes such great words as that's right, F tier. Okay. Q. Q is Q is cool. Because the main letter, I mean, the main word you think of when you think of Q is Q, like Q-U-E-U-E, you know? And those last four letters are just not needed because it just makes the sound on its own. So, being cool all like that, it gets you out of D, but if that wasn't a thing, you'd be going straight to F. I'm sorry, man. It's just true. R makes cool words like random, and that's about all I can think of. Wow. I'm gonna put it right there. S is S. Oh, just let's give a moment of applause to S. It makes the sound. My cat just jumped. Holy fuck. Anyway, S is so cool. I think it gets the second non-vowel in the above A category. Seyo. T goes in B because it's the consonant. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in high B tier. There we go. You pretty cool. You kinda epic. You is epic. Seyo. You got V, which I think V will go into. V makes such cool words as view, views, viewer, viewing, viewed. Yeah, and those are really cool words. So I think it can go right there. No, it's a shame we haven't spelt as many things, but at least the rest of this list is a W. X. Don't get me started on X, bro. It's another one of those letters that's just like it makes two sounds, but you can already make those. Like it makes the X sound, which you can just do with a K and S, and it makes the Z sound with xylophone. What? It doesn't need to be doing all that. Like, Why is it so fucking... It's so cool, right? X is the coolest letter in the alphabet by far, but it's so fucking useless. But it's so cool, and I just can't give it an F. Its mere coolness alone escapes into C tier. Whenever you see an X in a word, you're like, whoa, man, what are you doing in there? You know? And you just... Next up, you have Y. It feels like a vowel, but it isn't a vowel. No? Is Y a vowel? I need to find this out. Wait. Okay, so it's apparently a consonant, but it's the weirdest consonant I've ever seen. When I think consonant, I think rough stops. You know, I think k, I think t, I think p. You know. But this one, why? Why am I a consonant? Why am I making this because a German peer pressured me into it? Why don't you already go into the second S tier of this video? Yeah. Z. I don't fucking know. Go whatever the fuck you feel like. Z is it's in... Does any word start with Z? I can't think. Zombie. Yeah. You're gonna go next to Q, buddy. This is my tier list. Other opinions are welcome, because the entire time I was doubting myself on half of this shit. Oh yeah. Goodbye.